So this is Oggro Dairy Limited's second series of investment that we are going into. So just a bit of context about the problem that we are trying to deal with. So the market for milk is dominated by Arong and Milvita and recently by Pram. They are milk processors. They don't own farms. They collect milk from smallholder farmers. And because they collect milk, there is no quality assurance in that. And I've seen that firsthand when I visited rural areas for this. And one of the reasons why I actually established my dairy farm. Actually, because my first aim was because my niece was born and I wanted her to have fresh milk. And so urban customers you'll see tend to not drink this processed milk, but rather have those milkmen coming to your house in those steel containers because they believe that has better taste and quality. But that in itself also has problems similar to the processors collecting milk, because there have been case studies, newspaper reports on, and I've seen it firsthand, people mixing water, detergent to increase the volume of the milk. In fact, in one case study, article, it was found that there was even a small fish found because there was a river water mixed in it. So because of these reasons, the customers have been wary about milk. And so there is a space for premium milk for which Oggro Dairy was created. So we started in 2014. I basically started it. I teach O-level, A-level economics students, and from that money, I basically started it. In a space in my laboratory, I own a biotechnology laboratory. So I had some free space in that area. So I decided I'll start. So I started a proprietorship business and I bought 3 cows. These are my 3 cows. I call them BMW, Audi, and Mercedes because they are as premium as they can get. I personally went and bought them, and they are still in the farm and expected to go into retirement in 2022. So we started, our USP is that we provide premium, fresh, unadulterated milk straight to customers within 15 hours of milking and with a full cold supply chain. Now, this is important because within 10 minutes of milking, harmful bacteria starts growing in the milk. So you need to chill it as soon as possible. So I couldn't afford a pasteurization machine. So I went to where anyone goes in Dhaka, to Dholaikal, and I created a chilling tank. And basically we started immediately chilling the milk down to 4 degrees Celsius. Subsequently, after raising our first investment, we bought a refrigerated truck. And with that truck, now we bring the milk directly from Savar, where the farm is. So we have and then from Dhaka, in our warehouse, we deliver directly with motorbikes. So that ensures that the milk stays cold throughout the whole supply chain. Our marketing channels is basically B2C is through a Facebook page where we have 18,000 likes and followers right now. We have retail partners such as Meena Bazaar and Last Farmer and other wholesalers. For Meena Bazaar and Last Farmer, to enter that, we've already got permission from BSTI for our packaging for raw milk because that's what we're selling. We have also supplied to Direct Fresh, American School Dhaka, Nordic Club. So that's a premium market. And a big market for us has been the expat market, which also was a problem when the pandemic hit because a lot of expats left. But that's recovering slowly. So we're also positioned as a social enterprise. It's mandated in our articles of association because I am a social entrepreneur. I'm an economist turned farmer. So our social impact is because we train smallholder farmers, dairy farmers in Shirajganj, Shahjatpur, where we basically buy all our cows from. And we're located in a completely garment-centric area. So we created a program back when I started the project, the company 2014, where we provide subsidized milk to mothers who are working in garments industry so that their children can access milk. So this is our product portfolio. So we diversified from just milk to sour yogurt, and this is something we're trying to promote as a breakfast diet in Bangladesh. Then there is sweet yogurt, and then we have ghee as well. We also have an artisan cheese partner who we're trying to integrate within our business right now. So we're talking about blue cheese, cheddar, this kind of cheese. And so the picture you see here is our first launch of our product in a Mina Bazaar in Dhanmondi outlet. So that's my promise of full supply chain being cold supply chain. So even in Mina Bazaar, I did not, and also brand positioning, right? When I started the business back in 2014, I was always walking around the superstores and always walking around the superstores and wondering how I'm going to position my product here one day. And I didn't want it to sit in just a random shelf. So I convinced Mina Bazaar to give me a space. And so we have this here. And this is also a chilled processing tank. So the customer actually orders the milk and it's poured right in front of the customer. So the customer gets the full experience of this. A bit more background. As I said, we started late 2018 as a private limited company, and we've received technical support from the Dutch Foreign Ministry, USAID, Catharsis Ventures in the UK to bring dairy experts from these respective countries who've trained our management. So as I said, with the foreign investment company, we built a business model together. And we projected an 8-year business model, out of which the first 3 years will be a cumulative loss. But then from the 5th year, dividend was to be projected. But then when the pandemic hit, everything started falling apart for us. But we've been able to start recovering because we went back to the drawing board, and we've been able to reduce our costs by 23% now. And so initially when the company started, we had massive costs, obviously, when we expanded because we built a state-of-the-art shed. And there was a lot of cost. So we had a negative gross margin in the first year. And in the first 2 years, we've had a cumulative loss as projected. So this is our team. So to my left is my general manager, who is the CEO. I think a question came about that, Waidul Islam. He and I have been working together since 2008. We were in an exchange program in the UK for 3 months, and then 3 months in Rangpur. That's how we met. We became friends, and then I basically started an NGO called Oggro in 2007 when I was in high school in Green Herald. And while in grade 10, I started the NGO, which I still run. And then I delved into agriculture in 2012 and established Oggro Dairy in 2014. And I'm also currently the managing director of Joyco Agro Limited, which is a public limited company working with over 36,000 farmers across Bangladesh. So I oversee the company, but the day-to-day operations is done through the general manager.